Look, this whole idea that you can hold a minority stake and still control what really matters, it's one of those maddening puzzles that keep founders and investors awake at night. You put your money, your reputation, your sweat equity on the line, but here's the catch. Less than half ownership usually means somebody else makes the calls, and that's a nightmare if you're serious about steering the ship. The frustration is real, watching decisions get made that don't match your vision, feeling stuck without enough leverage, powerless as the company veers off course. It's infuriating. You're burning capital, risking your career, and yet you're sidelined because the legal structure wasn't built for control from the minority seat. That pain? It's shared by too many who tried to play nice with the old rules and got crushed. But here's what no one tells you. Control without ownership problems isn't a fairy tale. It's brutal engineering. You don't wait for someone to hand you power. You build your control layer so tight, so clever, no one can walk over it. Step 1. Don't just sign up to be a passive investor. Demand governance mechanisms that enforce veto powers on key decisions, budget, hiring of executives, capital raises, stuff that actually shapes the company's future. But don't stop there. Insist on information rights that keep you so informed you're almost running the place without the title. Blockchains of data, real-time dashboards, transparency that the founders can't hide behind. Step 2. Craft your term sheet like a weapon, no vague language. Nail down drag-along, tag-along rights, liquidation preferences, and anti-dilution protections that protect your position no matter what tricks get tossed in later rounds. This isn't about fairness. It's about survival. Minority stakes often come with ownership risk because the founders or majority shareholders can bury you under new issuances, tank the valuation, or push decisions that wipe your upside. Fight that with relentless precision in your legal terms. Step 3. Build alliances inside the cap table. You're rarely alone. Find others who share your vision and align your voting. Sometimes, control isn't a solo game, but a carefully arranged coalition. It's brutal, it's messy, but those partnerships flip the power dynamics. Be ready to negotiate, to push hard, to say no when the compromises are weak. Half control can come from influence, from sticking to your guns, from the discipline of alliances. And here's the kicker most overlook. Control isn't static, it's a living thing you build every day. Your board seat isn't just a title, it's your front line. Use it like your life depends on it. Shape the agenda, drive the metrics you care about, demand accountability relentlessly. Stick to the facts, don't waste time on politics. When you see the company slipping, do not hesitate to push for tough talks, realignment, or even walk away. Control means you have options. Don't be the powerless minority begging for scraps. If this sounds harsh, it's because it's real. The system wasn't designed for minority investors to rule, but the ones who break this cycle are the ones who stop begging and start building control infrastructure that's bulletproof. They get ruthless with their legal terms, brutal with their governance, and smart with their alliances. So, if you hold a minority stake, take this as a call to arms. Take control like your investment depends on it, because it does. Stop hoping for passive returns and start creating active power moves that protect your stake, your vision, and your future. This is how businesses get saved before they sink. This is how investors wield influence without owning more than half. Don't settle for less. Demand your control now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to discover more.